Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are going to finish up the arguments Thomas Aquinas provides on the existence of God. We've covered 1 through 4, so just a reminder, we have motion, cause, necessity, and degree, and today we're finishing up with reason number 5, which is going to be design. So we are almost done with Thomas Aquinas. We have design and then this idea of evil that we got to tackle, and then we will be done. So the way of design is going to spawn from a teleological argument, and if you remember, we talked teleological arguments with Aristotle, but it is essentially this argument from design. It's widely known, and you might be familiar with this argument in a different sort of way or shape. But it's just arguing that, or for the existence of God, claims that the universe manifests order and purpose that can only be the result of a conscious intelligence. So because there's order and purpose within the universe, there has to be some kind of higher conscious intelligence that is moving these ideas, like moving the order and purpose in the world. So the entire natural world exhibits order and design. So, you could think of like a horse was designed this way because of its lifestyle and because of its purpose that it serves. You can see the order in the way that, shells are designed. Like think of the Nautilus, that like spiral shell. And because we can see this design and, how seeds are perfectly in sunflowers and how trees perfectly sprout, all of these things belie a order and purpose. And so Thomas says that because we see this in nature implies that there is an intelligence, there is a purpose, and there is a plan. Okay, the order that we observe in inanimate nature cannot come from matter itself, since matter lacks consciousness and intelligence. So he's saying that, I think he's going to consider inanimate rocks, trees, that sort of thing, that this idea of purpose and design can't come from them themselves. They don't think, they don't have souls, they don't process things. So this purpose, this idea has to come from somewhere else. Design, not but its nature, by its nature implies that there is a conscious intent. So because of the way things are set up, that there has to be a designer involved. That things just don't magically sprout this purpose or order. Somebody is leading this. So if you've ever played The Sims, kind of think of it as like The Sims. Your Sims don't do things, they do, but like things happen in the game because you are the designer and you make it happen. So if the world is exhibiting this evidence of design, there has to be some kind of designer involved, right? And so in Thomas's own words, we see that things which lack knowledge, such as natural bodies, matter, and inanimate objects, act for an end or a purpose. And this is evident from their acting always or nearly always in the same way so as to obtain the best result. Hence it is plain that they achieve their end not fortuitously or with luck. So hence it is plain that they achieve their end not with luck, but through design. Now, whatever lacks knowledge cannot move towards an end or a purpose unless it is directed by some being endowed with knowledge and intelligence, as the arrow is directed by the archer. Therefore, some intelligent being exists by whom all natural things are directed to their end, and this being we call God. Okay? So again, things in nature exhibit purpose, they exhibit order, and because of that, there has to be a higher being or higher intelligence that has designed it to be such. And so I use The Sims as an example, but a real life example would also be if you think about breeding programs and how cows or corn or crops are bred to be more productive or larger or tastier or whatever. That is an example of this argument for design. There is a higher intelligence that has given purpose and order to something that does not have its own intelligence, right? So discussion break that comes out of this is order the same thing as design? Does the universe seem to be ordered and well designed? And discuss. So is order and design going to be the same thing. I have posted on Schoology our little discussion box, so you can go ahead and answer this question. Additionally, if you have any other questions about the 5 causes that Thomas is arguing for the existence of God, please let me know. With this, we have covered all of his reasons why he argues for the existence of God. Okay. Anything else? Just let me know.